so I'm not quite ready to start, thus the 2-minute timer. But I am here, and I kind of see chat, sort of. I just have to get a bunch of other stuff done in a different window, and ETA is about 1.5 minutes. So, hello. Okay, first message sent. Now I can actually start getting ready. Pairing with your insomnia? Yeah, my sleep schedule is completely wrecked. I ended up sleeping late. And so from about lunch onward, I spent time with the wife. And then afterward, it was like, okay, what do I do now? Tree has gone to sleep. And the answer was, I'm not getting to sleep. So I guess it is time to play... What do they call it? Morrowind. Yes. Yes, indeed. It's the first Morrowind stream of 2024. Something like that. Yeah. Let me hit those. There we go. But then get green. Yellow's good. There we go. Seen any elves? Yes. Yes, indeed. Went back to our other medieval times, not medieval times, sorry, Excalibur Hotel coffee cup here. Burger King Skyrim, that sounds funny. That sounds really funny. Alright, is there anything else we need to do before we get started? I don't think so. Oh yeah, someone mentioned... just about 13 minutes ago, they mentioned that Far Harbor was much better written than Fallout 4. And I agree. However, the guy who wrote Far Harbor quit Bethesda right after Starfield came out. No delay on that. You want to know how? Okay, so... what you do is, here, I'll show you. So, this is a very simple half-winter knot. It's, all you have to do, there's a secret to this. So, you put up your collar like that. Then, what do you call it? You just, run like this. But flip it around. Of course, I say that, I immediately do it wrong. It doesn't matter. So, whatchamacallit, once you flip it up like that, put it through here, and once you do that, you pull it up nice and tight, right? That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to pull it up nice and tight, right? Then, and here's the secret. This is the secret part, okay? This is the part that they don't tell you, that you're really not supposed to do, right? But I do it anyway. Okay, you see your top button on your shirt underneath here? Unbutton it. That's it. So. Then, flip the collar around. And, hide the, tail. And that's about it. So, you now have a shirt on with a tie that is loose because you unbuttoned the top button. Yeah. Who cares? It's sloppy, but it meets the minimum requirements for wearing a tie and a shirt, and a dress shirt. Yep. Repeat that. Well, thankfully, this VOD will be recorded, so you can always come back to it. You can, hit the back button on your keyboard or whatever. Like it should rewind by 5-second increments every time you hit the back the left arrow. So just hit that a bunch of times until you get me to repeat it, and you can hear it again and again and again forever. Now then, when you're ready, hit the live button, and that will catch you up. All right, what else we got? Yes, you know what they say, like if someone's a stickler, a real stickler for, tidiness, this is definitely not tidy, okay? This is the sloppy way to wear it. Now, let's see. But 99% of people aren't going to give a shit. And that's the important part. Let's see what else we got. Okay, I'm skimming. I don't see anything, so I think we can actually get started now. So we ended at Adventures ? That was 2 days, 15 hours into the playthrough. We are in Firewatch, which is honestly one of my favorite cities in Tamriel rebuilt. It's not huge like Old Ebonheart, but it's comfortable. And it's got everything you'd expect from a city, so... Is Morrowind a magical time? Yes. Usually. Yes. Hello there. So, what was I going to do? Yes. So, we're going to talk about the character really quick. So, what we're using is a Dark Elf, level 18, custom class with blunt weapon, medium armor, restoration, conjuration, illusion, alteration, mysticism, alchemy, mercantile, and block. So basically we're doing a spellblade, but instead of heavy armor, we have medium armor, right? And instead of sword, we have blunt weapon. So we're trying to be like a priestly sort of spellblade after the fact, with the joining of the Tribunal Temple, which we are of rank, which is super important. Tamriel rebuilt, never heard of it. Not even a bit. Definitely haven't heard of Project Tamriel, Skyrim Home of the Nords either. That definitely wouldn't be over here. All right. As I was saying, we're hanging out in Firewatch here on the mainland. This has been our quest hub for a while now, and yeah, it's one of my favorite locations in general. But we were thinking about departing soon to get back to the mainland for a bit, or sorry, back to Vardenfell for a little bit anyway. That's, that it was going to be our thought, but in order to do that, we kind of need to go back to Old Ebonheart, and there's kind of some other things to do. I'd like to progress the main quest a little bit, just a tiny bit in Morrowind now that we've hit our point. This character, for those who don't know, we are purposefully leveling slow. And by slow, I actually mean weaker. Like, our stats are lower than they should be at level 18. And that is by design. So, as far as scripts go, we're using the Natural Growth and Decay Lua edition, but with a slow growth rate on. And that's why we are much, much weaker than we would normally be at this level. And that is by design. Now, let's see. I guess we're going to go find Fargoth. I'm not entirely sure where he's hanging out at this point, unfortunately. I have forgotten since the last time we were streaming.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
I'm gonna say I don't exactly remember where he was, unfortunately. I think the Fighters Guild was not where we need to be. We need to be up by the Mages Guild. Let's go have a peek. I know our Gwar is hanging out right here, and we'll tell our Gwar to come with us for now. And you can see our Pat Gwar is following us at the moment. But we can teleport back to the mainland. Back to Vardenfell whenever we want. Oh, there's Fargoth. Say hi.
Thanks again for returning my family ring.
There we go. Okay, come on, Fargoth. Let's go adventuring. So Fargoth's gonna follow me. There are a lot of quests I was going to do in Firewatch, but honestly, I would really like to get going here. Let's see, how many hours does Morrowind have? That's a very good question. I couldn't say, personally. Uh-oh, I accidentally did something wrong. I made a huge mistake. I have my control stick plugged in, and I'm like this. Like, this is a mistake! My flight stick? Yes. That's... I have no idea. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, that's the menu. Yes, that's spell casting. That's weapon. Let's see. That's weight. Cancel, thank you. Jeez. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty sure we can just use... Yeah, we can use this. The correct way to play Elder Scrolls. I mean, you can just use an Xbox controller. Like, the OpenMW engine, the open-source Morrowind engine, is completely capable of playing with a controller. So, yeah, based on all of this, I think we're just going to head on back to Vivec now. Like, we've spent quite a bit of time in Tamriel Rebuilt, but I would like to progress the progress. So, first things first, we're going to travel on back to Vivec by way of Recall. Should be down here. There it is. That's Recall. So, whoops. There we go. Okay, as you can see, we have a number of marks based on our mysticism skill. But we are specifically traveling to Vivec, which is... you can hear the Daggerfall music playing there. Good stuff. Alright. This, by the way, this is Trebonius.
What was it I asked you to do? Oh, yes. Find out about the disappearance of the dwarves. Why not talk to Edwina in our Aldrun branch? The two of you should get along famously.
That gal looks familiar.
So, yeah, he wants us to find out about the disappearance of the dwarves. Obviously, that's not going to happen. We are definitely not going to find out about the disappearance of the dwarves until much later. But when we do find out what happened to the dwarves, he goes, huh. You know, he didn't think we were going to be able to accomplish it. He just gave us a task to do to get us away from him, right? And that, yeah. When you do find out what happened to the dwarves, it's like, oh, I didn't expect you to figure that out, you know? Yeah. Very silly. Okay. Yeah, Todd Howard actually helped make Morrowind. Todd Howard isn't usually involved in development directly. He usually,
Tidings.
what do you call it? Hey, Fargoth, wait here. He usually comes, according to NoClip interview at least, he comes around every week or two, kind of, like, listens to what people, have to say regarding the game. You know, like, what have you worked on? Oh, you're working on the Dark Brotherhood. Well, you know, like, what do you do in the Dark Brotherhood, Emil? And he goes, well, we kill the body double of the Emperor. And so Todd Howard said, weak. You should kill the real Emperor. And that's what happened. Yeah, there's a bunch of misinformation about Todd Howard contributing to Daggerfall when he basically did nothing on it. Daggerfall's developers will say as much. If you want to talk to them, they're in the Once Lost Games Discord on occasion. And they're working on a Daggerfall spiritual successor called Wayward Realms. I can't talk at length about it because under a non-disclosure agreement, but I can tell you that I am cautiously optimistic and mildly excited for the project. But no, Todd Howard went, weak, you should kill the real Emperor. And that's why in Skyrim, like, the Emperor just kind of shows up to what do you call it? To Skyrim, even though, you know, like, and just goes, guess I'll die. That's because Todd Howard willed it. So, yeah. No. Like, Emma flat out said, like, that Todd Howard was the one who flat out told him you should kill the real Emperor. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, what do you call it? A Morrowind spiritual successor. Which one? I discussed 3 possibilities, but no. Let me see here. Anyway, we gotta get going. I gotta enter here. I gotta leave again. My guar should come out. Yeah. Damn, why is the guar stuck? I'm annoyed.
What?
I'm annoyed because the guar shouldn't be stuck.
So where are you from?
Good. The guar's here. I want to bring the guar into the middle here. This should be fun. Okay. Let's stop for a second. Let's stay. Okay, we told the guar to stay.
Thanks
Fargoth,
again
you
for
come with me?
returning my family ring.
Rocky Jet, thank you very much for the $10. You always love listening to me, whether you're working on gaming, great stuff. Well, it's appreciated. I would honestly be playing this if only like 1 or 2 people were watching. I play it for myself mostly. I'm just really happy that other people can enjoy that too. It's when people go, you need to make more videos. I'm like, yeah, when I find topics I actually want to discuss. That's the issue there. Let's see here. I would be playing the video game one way or the other. This is 9 p.m. We gotta go up. We gotta go take a nap. He said killing the Emperor is a Todd win. Yeah. Do I plan on playing Daggerfall? Well, okay, Daggerfall Unity just hit its 1.0, so I'm probably in the next month probably going to like get a mod list together and play more Daggerfall, because I enjoy Daggerfall, really. It's just that kind of in a situation now where I want to finish Sanctuary RPG. I want to, I was going to say, I want to finish Sanctuary RPG. I want to go down my list. I'm going to do that right now, actually. Give me a sec. I'm going to go over my list. Videos. Give me a sec. Yes. But Daggerfall Unity did hit its 1.0. It's done. They are done making Daggerfall Unity. There will be no more major updates other than minor bug fixes. And possibly, like, added mod support. But that's it. Daggerfall Unity is done. Like, there won't be any newer, like, versions of the core Daggerfall Unity. There might be forks. Forks are always good. But yeah. Yeah, let me see here. Oh, yeah. Pokemon Crystal Clear and, what do you call it? And Sanctuary RPG. Those are the 2 games I really want to focus on finishing before I take too much more on my plate, if you know what I mean. That's why I'm not jumping into Daggerfall right now. Possibly want to do a little more Vampire Survivors, but I can probably just do that off stream. It's a very casual game after all. Listen to an audiobook or something, I don't know. Let me see here. But you want the 3D NPC mod complete? The 3D NPC author works for Bethesda now, so I don't know if they're going to be finishing it, or they're going to be working on anything mod related at the moment. Let's see here. Creative Workshop to make a better game with Bethesda's thing. Yeah, I could see that. Let me see here. But yeah, I could see people like detailing out NPCs, like really enriching the NPCs, but they would be people from the Lysandus Tomb Discord server. They wouldn't be, you know, what do you call it? They wouldn't be huge fans of that. Jeez, what is with the blue? Like, the coloration's completely wrong there. It's all blue. That's so strange. Give me a second. That is so weird. Like, I've been tossed into the blue zone on that camera for whatever reason. Let me see. The exposure is correct, but it looks like the white balance is all kinds of weirdness. Oh, the white balance was turned off. Okay, there we go. I was wondering, like, why everything was blue. Right. But what I was saying. Oh, yeah. So, a 2010 creator. Jeez. What are we talking about? Really? Coffee. You see the Slytherin cup here? Right? I'm not a Harry Potter fan, by the way. But, we got the mysterious dark liquid. You can't even see it on the camera because it's so dark. But, it's just coffee. Yep. And when I'm out of that coffee, I got some more coffee. And some more coffee. And some more coffee. Do you think you'd be a Slytherin? I don't care for Harry Potter's world building. But Slytherin mostly aligns with the Fate universe and its magical association, where bloodline research is the most important thing to a wizard. Specifically, the idea is that a wizard, like, they spend their entire life in pursuit of one particular goal, right? And so they then make sure to have children, and then they ingrain in their children the need to continue on their research. And then when they pass on all of their research, their children repeat the process. And so the idea is that each mage family, like, hyper focuses on one type of magic, and basically trying to unravel the mysteries of, you know, what magic actually is at its core, getting to, quote unquote, the root. And in that sense, someone who's, like, their family's only been into magic for, like, maybe 3 generations, they're considered a nobody, right? A nobody at all. With the children are losers, then you have more kids before you die. Yeah, but that's the point of, you said fire magic. A little more complicated than that. They call it first, second, third, fourth, fifth magic in order of discovery. And, like, every one of those branches of magic might contain fire magic. But manifesting in a different way. Alright. It's not, it's a slightly more complicated. If you're wondering what kind of degeneracy that is, it's what do you call it? Give me a sec here. It's the same universe that has Tamamo, basically. Yeah. And you know. But no. That's why I tend to, like, poke at Slytherin, whereas I give zero shits about the other houses, the other quote unquote houses of Harry Potter, because Slytherin mostly aligns with the concept of the Mages Association in the Fate series, and they're brutal people. Keep that in mind. Like the Mages Association, but yes. Exactly. Let me see here. What else we got? People sending me shenanigans. Lots of people sending me shenanigans. Yep. Let me see here. Glowing ears? You mean, oh, which color are you talking about? Because, I mean, blue creates the most distortion in the green screen. Whereas, you know, we were mostly just doing green. There you go. Yep. It just, they can be all different colors. Yeah. Oh, boy. Alright, I think we're, basically good to go at this point. Let me see here. The blue pulsing effect. Something like that. But no, I've never really been a fan of, J.K. Rowling's work. Alright. What do we got here? Alright, we're going. So, we've got Fargoth. We're heading on out. Everything's good. I just needed to make sure that the Pat Guar's here, which they are. Someone give us... so, one of my family members, extended family, saw my cat avatar, my VTubing avatar that I use occasionally when I don't want to be on stream, like when I have a headache or I'm just tired or whatever. Whenever I don't want to be on camera, right? And so they saw that avatar, and so for Christmas they gave me a this Yowu headset. That's literally what it's called. Let's see here. All right. Came in yeah, this little case here, as you can see. It's a let me find it. No, I had there it is. Okay. You're asking about it. Let me see here. Compact case, yeah. It's this thing right here. It's called a Yowu. No, don't even know. Yeah. Yeah, it's this little case. It's a little compact carrying case. How's the battery life? 8 hours. Just 8 hours. And so if I do like a 12-hour stream, what I do is I take this USB cable and I just plug it in, like literally. Just plug it into the headset, like that, and that's literally how it works. So like it charges while it's in use. And, yeah. Like, it actually increases the quality because it's running right off the computer. But, you know, I don't need to do that most of the time. Yeah. There we go. I need to turn it back on, though. My bad. Where is it? Condenser microphone. And then, oh, well, it would help if I turned it back on. Yes. Your $450 headphones don't charge while in use. That's funny. When you connect it with the USB-C, does it still connect via Bluetooth? No. It's one or the other. So what you have to do is you have to pick whether you want wireless or better quality, latency, what have you. Like, it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Yep. Ooh, let me see here. But as far as that goes, let me click this back. Ooh, it's 32 degrees Celsius there. Oh no. Let me see. I'm gonna click some buttons. very funny how weird this is. Like, I'm looking at the audio options here. I'm going to quick save. I'm going to close it because it looks like when I switched over, OpenMW specifically said nope, which is funny because of all the things I'd think OpenMW would work best with it. Let me see here. Okay, so this is default audio device. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it works just fine. So it looks like I would have to restart it. All the great houses feel like a hypocrite. I mean, that's just politics in real life. Seriously, like when you actually get to know, the never meet your heroes, man. Let's phrase it like that. Never meet your heroes, man. It's the great houses feel very authentic in a way that they shouldn't. All right, let's see. Anyway, this way. We're heading out. Gonna go to the Fighters Guild and take a nap, but otherwise we're... Actually, no. We're just gonna head out. We're exploring. We got Fargoth with us. Hey, Fargoth, how's it going? Fargoth has one line of dialogue exactly. Listen.
Thanks again for returning my family ring.
Yes. So, let's go. Come with me. Are you gonna do Starwind again? Later in the year, not right now. Starwind's gonna get a major update, and I will probably be doing that one.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it.
Yes. So, let me see. Is there anything else there? Give me. Oh yeah. We're going to go upstairs really quick. I know.
Talk is free. What do you want?
I forgot one thing. So let's see. Back to Vivek's Mages Guild. So hey, Trebonius, how's it going?
What was it I asked you to do? Oh yes, find out about the disappearance of the dwarves. Why not talk to Edwina in our Aldrun branch? The two of you should get along famously.
See, that's what we're going to be doing pretty soon. Yep. I'm going to be doing Baldur's Gate 1. So, we're going to be doing several things. I'm probably going to be doing Baldur's Gate 1 in a month or two. And, I'll be probably running Daggerfall alongside of it. I'd like to finish Pokemon Crystal Clear and Sanctuary RPG before I start any other games, though. That's, like, it's not Morrowind, not completing Morrowind that is actually concerning to me. It's Sanctuary RPG and Pokemon Crystal Clear. I don't want to fall off of those again because my last time trying to stream Pokemon Crystal Clear, I got sidetracked with other things and kind of fell off of that. And then I also fell off of what do you call it, Sanctuary RPG the last time I tried, even though I've so I really want to be able to do that. I've got both Pathfinder, War of the Righteous, and Kingmaker. Was it Kingmaker?
What was it I asked you to do?
Shut up,
Find
Trebonius.
out about the disappearance of the dwarves.
I need to
Why not
sleep for
talk
8
to
hours.
Edwina in our Aldrun branch?
Then I need to drink
Get along famously.
and eat. I like how he's still talking hours later. Eat and then drink. Good. That'll do it. You prefer Baldur's Gate 1, not the Enhanced Edition? I have absolutely... I've played 2002, 2003, in that range. I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, right? After that, I need to try the Enhanced Edition because I never played it. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I have never played it, therefore I cannot tell you whether I prefer it or not, but to not try it, at least, would be silly. I definitely want to try it. The cutscenes of the original game were sorely missed. That's a very good point. I might queue those up on YouTube and we can watch them back to back.
That guy asks way too many questions.
That might be a good, a nice little thing, a little point of comparison. That might be fun. I've done that in several other games where cutscenes change. Alright. They put the original cutscenes back into the Enhanced Edition, you say? Really? See, all these updates, I don't even know. Neverwinter Nights, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Neverwinter Nights is my go-to, fantasy game. Just, like, between all of the community-made content, the persistent world servers, all of it. Like, there's just so much, like, Shadows of Undred-Tide, Hordes of the Underdark. Neverwinter Nights is my favorite, so...
You have something to say, Dunmer?
A Dunmer. Apparently I'm a Dunmer. Who would have thunk it? Let me pull this up really quick. I'm gonna check Steam. It occurs to me Steam isn't open. No, I don't want to open Steam right now. Is NWN2 playable on GOG? I don't know. I don't... How to put this? I don't recommend Neverwinter Nights 1, the Wailing Death, the main campaign, to anybody. I recommend the expansion packs, Shadows of Undred-Tide and Hordes of the Underdark, specifically. Alright. Well, let's put it like this. I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 once back in the early 2000s. Whereas I played Neverwinter Nights several times. Let's see. Okay. We're heading on out. We're gonna have all kinds of nonsense to deal with now. Whoops. Stupid gate. How ya doing?
Move along.
Okay, fair enough. I'm moving along. Yeah, heading this way. What do we got? The vanilla campaign. Oh, the vanilla campaign specifically exists as a template for people who want to make their own adventures, and it's like a paint-by-numbers Dungeons and Dragons adventure. It's, there isn't a whole lot of creativity put into it or its characters. Shadows of Undred-Tide, it replaces the main campaign specifically. That's the best way to explain it. So, Hordes of the Underdark is the sequel to it. And it takes your character from the initial levels 1 to 20 to the epic levels 21 to 40. And at that point, you're encroaching in the domain of demigods. Right. You've basically learned to subvert death by the time Hordes of the Underdark comes around. Alright. So there's two Japanese cartoons which are really old. One is called Record of the Lotus War, and the other is called The Slayers, right? Record of the Lotus War is what everyone, like, imagines their D&D campaign is going to be. And The Slayers is what everyone's D&D campaign eventually turns into. The Slayers is a comedy. With some serious sections as well, but mostly a comedy. Well, Record of the Lotus War was originally made as, it was a, what do you call it? It was originally a D&D campaign that the author wrote down and then tweaked to make it a, you know, a reasonable story. And so that's why things happen in kind of strange ways that wouldn't really...
Me.
wouldn't really follow what we refer to as the best practices of storytelling, and that's because it's more what happened in the D&D campaign. Yes, we killed a butterfly. What was I saying, though? It's less about a planned out story and more how things just progressed with this group of players who have been translated into, you know, game characters with all the meta commentary removed. That's the best way to explain Record of the Lotus War. Yeah. Ooh, let's go. We'll head on back to Shadvane real quick. On our way through. Yes.
Go ahead, stranger.
One of the weirdest tabletop campaigns I saw was where a guy, one of the players discovered the awakening spell, right? The idea that you could have intelligent animals. You could awaken the animal to be an intelligent race. So off the Sword Coast, there's an island with raptors. And so he decided that he was going to play a raptor, and his backstory was that a wizard experimented on him and cast Awakening on him. So he is a raptor that is intelligent. And he put all his, he basically built his character around disguise. And he spent the entire campaign, it worked for like 75% of the campaign until eventually it failed. But he was using disguise for his own like party, the other players. And so they would inspect him and they're like, and they do the dice roll and everything. It's like, no, you just see a normal guy. It's like, he's a raptor, right? He's playing as a raptor, but anytime any of the other players inspected him, he had such good deception that it's just, you just see a normal guy. And yeah, that's that was the most standout campaign that I remember. In particular, was the other, like, it was a paint by not paint by numbers. It was a bog standard what do you call it? Adventure killing lizard men, right? But it's a Reddit post about the bear. No. I'm talking about, like, it was a bog standard adventure to kill lizard men, and but halfway through, like, his disguise failed in a town, basically, and everyone kind of found out about it. And that was it. Yep. It so everything went to hell because, like, there's a raptor in the town, and it didn't end well for them, unfortunately. They got run out of town, and they're like, he had to explain himself to his party that he'd been deceiving them all along. He's actually a raptor. You know, it was incredibly stupid, but in all the right ways. If you're talking about a bear, though, are you talking about? Hold on a second. Let me find it really quick. Secret Bear. Hold on. Secret Bear Crusader Kings 2. Yeah. Okay. So there is a secret bear in Crusader Kings 2. I'm trying to find the actual event. I can't see it here, but I know it exists. There's like a 0.02% chance of it actually happening due to the compounding requirements to make it occur. But there is an event in Crusader Kings 2, and I'm trying to find it right now. But basically, what happens is an event will occur, and then a person will be utterly hey, here we go. We got it. Barely legal is what it's called. Okay. Secret bear, everybody. Get ready. So this is real. This is in Crusader Kings 2. Let me pull it up. The last banquet, polishing off 4 pots of stew, 3 whole trout, and an entire shank of lamb. Let's see. Trundling to her chambers to retire. There we go. Before, her vestments were caught on the raw edge of a table. Before the courtier could come to her assistance, the cloth was torn open, ripping it straight up the collar, revealing her exposed to the entire hall. He said she was most irrefutably not a woman at all, but a bear. Right? So the idea is, from that point on, the character's portrait gets replaced with a bear from then on. And so their children are also bears. Like, it affects their whole lineage. And you end up with a kingdom ruled by bears. Yeah. But it's because their secret was revealed. They were actually a bear. And there's like a 0.02% chance of that happening, because there's like a bunch of compounding requirements that need to happen in order for that event to occur. And having them all happen back to back is like a 0.02% chance. But yes, in Crusader Kings 2, the kingdom can be ruled by a secret bear. It's true. Let me see here. All right. Anyway, moving along. We're heading to Satanine. Yep. Getting that spontaneously without knowing about it. Yeah, I mean,
You should run.
almost nobody could possibly come across it organically.
To mess with.
At all. Alright. We're going in. Are you a fan of Game of Thrones? Nope. I mean, I liked it when it was new. But then, you know, after Song of Ice and Fire is really what it's called. Anyway, when Ned Stark died, I was like, nope. And so my wife kept me up to date on it. You know, like, I read the next one. It's like, nah. This is a series that that prides itself on getting you invested in a character and then brutally destroying them. And I'm not into that. Not into that at all. So, let's go this way. But it's realistic, you see. Yeah, I don't read fantasy for realism. Okay, ADV2. We're going in here. Die? That's a vampire. Why are you spamming potions? Damn. Yes. We take everything. That was a Bosmer vampire. He went die. We dispose of him. Let me see. Is everyone dying because of their own mistakes? Yes. But, I understand that if you are a fan of it, then it, you know, it won't bother you as much. But I immediately understood the moment they killed off Ned Stark and then, you know, subsequent deaths. I knew exactly what he was trying to do. And I said, nope, not for me, thank you very much. And that was it. Said nobody felt like a hero. I don't necessarily need a hero. In fact, I quite enjoy anti-heroes or even just straight up villainous protagonists. right? But subvert my expectations once, okay, fair enough. Continue to subvert them ad infinitum, and I no longer give a shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Having a few meaningful character losses like Legend of Galactic Heroes is like the quintessential space opera. That like they build up and tear down characters multiple times, but everyone else's lives are enriched by their presence. Like they, and when I say enriched, I don't necessarily mean like they're changed, I should say. Like when they kill off a character, it is impactful. You said the later seasons are basically unwatchable. Oh, I people informed me already. I'm not completely ignorant. You said oh, up until they killed Ned Stark, I was on board. Absolutely. But then afterward, like no, just I saw that it was a cycle repeating itself. And I was just like, nope. Die fetcher. Run. Run. Okay. Fargoth, get in here. All right. Okay, the Walking Dead was another one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Stern Rainer, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate it. But correct me if I'm wrong, but The Walking Dead, was that the one where at the end of season 1 they got to like a CDC facility and then it blew up because it ran out of oil or like gasoline? I thought that was the most stupid shit ever. And yeah, I dropped the series hard at that point because I'm like, okay, you've built a progression point and then you've reset it, and I was just like, holy shit, this is stupid as fuck. I was done with that at that point. He said it blows up because the scientist basically gave up. Yes, he thought there was a breach within the CDC. The way it worked, I can explain exactly how it worked in the show, okay? In the show, the diseases in this facility were too what do you call it? They were too extreme to get out. So what they did was it was rigged to blow in the event that it lost power. And the idea is that they had internal generators, and the internal generators ran on gas, but you look in the basement and everything everything all the gasoline in the what do you call it, in the basement was exhausted. So he commented on how everything ran on fossil fuels or some shit. He gave a quip about, the scientist dude gave a quip about that. I think you should hard lock down in that case. You should not allow the doors to open, and but no, it was rigged to blow, which was just so stupid because in theory it could spread material, especially if the material was in shielded containers, right? But who gives a shit about that? Mostly, it wasn't really the break from reality that bothered me. No. You don't understand. It isn't the eccentricities of it. Like, you could have it. You couldn't explain it in any way you want. What pissed me off was the actual progression of the show, how it naturally led to this point, right? And then it hard reset back into, we are fighting for our lives in the post-apocalypse. You know, and I understand that, like, it had to come to that. But the fact that it was a sudden, hard reset after progression had been made pisses me off. I was already lukewarm on the zombie apocalypse, right? And so once we got a little tiny piece of civilization back into it, I'm like, okay, this is progressing somewhere. It is moving in a direction that, could see all kinds of possibilities branch out, right? And instead of possibilities, it just went right back to square one. And I was just like, fuck. And I understand that is how the show more or less had to have gone, right? Yeah, you said, wouldn't it need to have been a nuclear explosion to wipe out the samples? Yeah, probably. I don't know. Again, it's the eccentricities of it I don't really care about. Like, the fine details, I don't care about. It's them doing a hard reset on the progression that had been happening up until that point. And I was just like, nope. Let's see here. I mean, you said it's supposed to, yeah, humans are terrible. If that's the takeaway, then sure. But, all I'm saying is that I didn't necessarily disagree with the, with any one little aspect of it. More the whole progression being reset. It's like, I freaking hate that. You know, it's kind of funny. I think there was another series that I also didn't like in that way. Reverse, right? Reverse problem. Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan was a series where they gave us a progression, right? You know, retaking the outer walls. You know, like humanity has been pushed back to the brink of extinction. No, it hasn't. Fuck off. The entire premise is a lie. I dropped the show at that point, or should I say, I dropped the manga at that point, right? It's the reverse problem, you know. Instead of a progression reset, it completely eliminated. It basically said there was no progression to begin with. That's what I'm trying to say. So, said you would really hate Neon Genesis Evangelion was interesting. Okay? I hated Shinji because he was a shit-stained piece of garbage, right? But what kind of person needs to be able to pilot a mecha robot as a child, right? What kind of mental, like, normal children would get scared? As, like, they would freak the fuck out, right? They wouldn't be able to handle what Shinji tolerates. Why does Shinji tolerate it? Because of his desperate fear of losing his father's affection. The little tiny bit of affection he's been given. The tiny little bit of respect, yeah. It makes, Evangelion makes sense. Within the context of these are all fucked up people, because Hideaki Anno himself was going through a lot of problems at the time. It was Anno, right? Am I misremembering? Was it somebody else? Play Morrowind? Oh, okay. So in other words, we need to close Morrowind immediately. Go to hell! Now, what was I saying? I think it was Anno, but the point is that the guy who made Evangelion ended up replacing his original story with these rebuild movies. And the point of the rebuild movies was to, number one, make a shit ton of money. And number two, it was to tell people to stop fucking up and find a what do you call it? And find yourself a good woman. I'm not joking, by the way. That's the core message of the Evangelion rebuilds. Let me find it. Here, hold on. Let me find it really quick. Let's see. Evangelion 3.33 plus 1.0 ending. Literally, they have the. Here we go. I'm gonna pull it up right here. The exact message at the end of Evangelion is stop being a fucking nerd and find yourself a real woman, one who isn't screwed up, right? Because that's literally his core message when you break it down at the very end of the rebuild movies. Yeah, it was his it was his therapy session, basically. Yeah, exactly. So get out from the shadow of your mom, all right? Overcome your attachment to your parents, basically. And Asuka was his a fucked up abusive girlfriend, apparently. But he moved past that, right? And he found his wife. Let's see. Let me try to find. So yeah, here she is. Like this is his wife. I'm absolutely serious. Like she is a stand-in for his wife. Find a girl that isn't fucked up. Basically, that is his core message. As an artist, it's I'm serious. Anyway, let's go. Yep. Yep. He hadn't met his wife back when the original series was going on, so it was still his depression show. But when the rebuild films came in, he had met his wife, he had improved his life, he had moved out of depression. And so he's trying to tell everyone, stop obsessing over this stupid cartoon and get a life for yourselves. That's literally the whoop, hold on. Why does this guy just keep dispelling? I don't understand.
You should run now.
Yep. Let's go. A Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yep. The original series, he was massively depressed. And in the rebuilds, he had put his life back together. Basically. Oof, Fargoth. Gotta kill this guy.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, Tamriel rebuild's great. I like it a lot. Damn, I'm stuck in a corner. Okay, we gotta focus. I'm gonna grab this. Stam. I don't have any stamina potions? Okay, fair enough. Fatigue. Yes, we gotta get those potions of fat. Good. Golden boy. My god. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't analyze Golden Boy. It's too awesome. I'm blinded by its greatness and its jiggly bits. Okay, here we go. We got him. Yeah, Eureka 7 was great up until they ruined it retroactively with Owl. Whatever, the sequel series. The sequel series is just despicable. Alright. Let me see. There's the other guy. Dark Elf Pilgrim. Okay. Oh yeah, the music in Owl was great. Absolutely. It's just the actual storytelling kind of took the ending. You know, come to think of it. Nadesco did the same thing with its movie. Its movie took a huge steaming pile on the, what do you call it? On the happy ending of the original Nadesco. Okay. I'm gonna wait for an hour. Good. See if there's anyone else around. I'm pretty sure we've slain everybody, but let's double check just in case. Think we're good. I'm gonna head to Ariel's trade house. Starfield's lost 90% of its player base. That's honestly to be expected before the modding tools come out. Ergo Proxy, jeez. Ergo Proxy is like a roller coaster of good episodes and bad episodes. Seriously. I played 236 hours of Starfield. I have exhausted all the content. There is no more content. I would have to literally, like, the only option left to me is New Game Plus, and I ain't doing that. Not even a bit. Nope, no way, don't think so. I enjoyed quite a bit of Starfield, but, I'm done with it. Like, done. Unless there's anything there. Yep. Okay. Now then, what were we saying? Yeah. So, we are playing a dark elf, what do you call it, pilgrim, tribunal temple pilgrim. We got blunt weapon, medium armor, restoration, conjuration, illusion, alteration, mysticism. So it's kind of like a spell blade, except we bash things. Yes, very good. We do have alchemy, mercantile, and block as well. Alchemy we are not using for now. We will use alchemy eventually in the future, but not for now. That is something that will happen ages from now. Yes. What is the point of New Game Plus? Well, I mean, I said, wouldn't that defeat the point of having 1,000 planets to explore? Well, in theory, the planets should re-roll and have, like, different points of interest or something, and, like, the temples, the artifacts should be in different locations each time. That's the theory. In reality, it is, it's just rehashing the same shit. You know what would have been awesome? Like, what would have been awesome in Starfield is if they had gotten rid of essential NPCs. Gone back to Morrowind and let you kill anybody. And if you fuck it up beyond recognition, just nope out to the next universe and try again. And keep your character progression. That's what would have been good. If they had just, like, gotten rid of essential NPCs entirely. And just, yeah. Let you kill anybody. And then, yeah, I said, why is it so hard for a dev studio to write good stories? Well, here's the thing. So, ML Pagliarulo isn't a good writer. I told everyone that 7 years ago. When people asked me, well, where were you when Fallout 4? I told you guys, like, Fallout 4 is when I became aware of this shit. But, Fallout 4 specifically was the, you know, what was when Emil gave his keep it simple, stupid, speech. And that's when we all, like, or at least everyone who I talked to, you know, kind of figured out that he was a bad writer. Now, here's the thing, though. Like, why is it so hard for them to write good stories? It's because they aren't trying. Go play Pentiment. Pentiment is a good story, right? Disco Elysium is a good story. Problem is, what we want is we want Morrowind's, like Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. We want this first-person dungeon crawling format with good storytelling. And there's only one game that does that, and that's New Vegas. Unfortunately. Like, in the newer, you know, outside of, he said, do you remember I did videos on ML like 6 years ago? Yeah, like, I talked about him like 6 years ago. It's crazy shit, right? I mean, I literally have a meme macro for him. It's that crazy. New Vegas is flawed. Extremely flawed as a game. It is incomplete. It was rushed. That said, it's great. It is a great game, regardless. Okay. Now then. Let me see here. Yep. Emil was able to fly under the radar for years. I mean, he literally turned the Dark Brotherhood, because remember, in Morrowind, the Dark Brotherhood was like a, it was more of a business-orientated, organization, right? And, he very, very much, like, Emil Pagliarulo turned it into Catholicism. The Sith is his god. The Night Mother is an amalgamation of Mother Mary and Jesus Christ. The Listener is the Pope. The Black Hand are the Council of Cardinals. And you got each individual church, which are the what do you call it? The sanctuaries. He literally just transformed the Dark Brotherhood into Catholicism because that's all he knows. He's a good Catholic boy. And what I mean by that is he talks in hushed tones when he says, like, you can murder people in this game, right? You know, you can do some of the more naughty things. He talks in hushed tones when he talks about doing bad things so that God can't hear him, right? That's a very, very common thing. Yeah. My goodness. Yes. No. When, it's a very, very common thing for, Catholics to do, which is to speak in hushed tones when you're talking about, like, sinning, right? It's, I've seen it tons of times. Yeah. I'm not, let me clarify. While I personally do not respect the authority of the Pope, I'm not shitting on Catholics. I'm shitting on Emil Pagliarulo not having creativity enough to do anything else but inject his religion into the Elder Scrolls. Yes. Let's go this way. Fargoth. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, Fargoth's here, too.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Very good. Is there a way to do Morrowind Rebirth without the core gameplay alterations? Oh, hey, that's what I'm doing right now. Seriously. Right now. So, when you go to Rebirth, there. Let me actually pull this open. I got like a Morrowind data folder I can kind of mess with. Morrowind data. Let me see. Okay, if we pull this open, let me see here. So, as far as you're looking for Morrowind Rebirth, which I think there, Rebirth and Domina is in here, right? You see under optional, like there will be multiple like plugins there, and what you can do is you can grab those plugins and use them instead. So if I hold on a second, let me pull this up. So yeah, as I was saying, if we go over here, you'll see that Morrowind Rebirth tools is dashed out, birth signs is dashed out, races is dashed out, game settings is dashed out, mercenaries is on, and the world alterations are on, right? But you'll notice that like I've purposefully turned off a majority of changes to that, because you don't need all of those at all. Yes, I'm a deist actually. Yes. Now then, what are we doing? Hey Fargoth, Ariel, how you doing? Ariel hates me. Look at this guy. Welcome to Ariel's trade house. You're not the type I want to deal with. Ariel hates me. He hates me because I always get a good deal at his trade house. All the time. Every time. That's why he hates me. Yes. Let's go this way. Hold on, actually, we need that sword back. Yeah, the swift blade, you can keep that. I'm looking at the different weapons. I'm grabbing specific items from Fargoth. You betcha. I'm gonna repair all this gear before I sell it, because my goal is to level repair. So, looks like I don't. Yeah, I don't have any repair on me. So, Fargoth, give me the hammers. Okay, now that I got the hammers, let's use them. Good, we can repair our everything. My goodness. Let's see here. The Steam Deck uses KDE as its desktop environment, yeah. Whereas I'm using Ubuntu long-term support with the KDE suite of applications on top of it. Good stuff. Let me see here. Now, let me see what else we got. Okay. So we repaired everything. Now we're gonna talk to Ariel. Ariel hates me, as you can see. He despises me. And what we're gonna do, Sebastian, I told you I'm a deist. Go look that up. Now, let's see here. What do we got? Yeah, it just works. So what we're gonna do to Ariel is we're going to tell him that it just works, right? And when I do that, like he's going to buy into the hype, and then I can defraud him again, right? That's the idea. So, as you can see, now he loves me. I am his favorite person in the world for 1 second. As a result, we can defraud him and make him spend all his money on my trash items. I'm also going to buy, I was gonna say, Gonna buy some repair hammers. Not a big deal. Just want to get those grabbed. What else? I don't think there's anything else I really need to care about at the moment, but I would very much like to, I guess, just tell him 800 on the deal. And there you go. Ta-da! Perfect. All right. Very good. So now we give Fargoth a few items back. And that's why he hates us, by the way. It's because we have continually defrauded him. And yet every time we tell him it just works, he will fall for it again and again and again. He is, as we say, quite stupid. Yes. I think Fargoth just equipped the Dreg Cuirass. Really? Fargoth! You have the most powerful chest piece ever. This is glorious. Okay. Yeah. You said it's funny how Todd Howard stopped using his leather jacket. Yeah, I was memeing for a while about how leather jacket Todd was evil Todd. The one that consorted with Elon Musk. But that was a joke. I mean, I didn't take it seriously, but yeah, Todd Howard has very much tried to appear more authentic and more down to earth, which is probably a good thing. Let's see. Trying to find it right now. Okay.
Please welcome Todd Howard and Elon Musk.
Yeah, I've actually been a big fan of your games for a long time. And I played Fallout 3 all the way, like, I really played that game a lot. In Fallout 3, the AI basically caused World War 3, as I recall, or something like that.
A little bit.
I don't want to spoil it. Well, I think, part of the reason I got interested in technology, maybe the reason was video games. So, probably worked at John Carr.
Quite easy, just thrust left, thrust right. Gaming AI is so much harder. The difference is when the game crashes, he presses reboot, and when the rocket crashes, it's giant.
The plot's terrible.
A little smaller, so we are.
So this, you have
to. So yes, yeah. Like we're also going to enable people to watch like videos, like streaming, like through phone app. Just full control. You can actually make. By the way, you can make.
I can't find it. I was looking for. I was looking for a Todd Howard's description about how he met Elon. Okay, this is the 44-minute one. Yeah, this is the 44-minute one.
How did you get to know each other?
There we go. This is it.
People tried to connect us over several years. Like, do you know
this is
Elon?
It.
You should know Elon. And we finally connected. I think it was when I bought my Tesla.
Yeah.
And somebody, I went into the store and actually you don't buy Tesla. You order them online when you go there. And you know in your PC when you select Ultra for all the settings?
Yeah.
I clicked that button when ordering a Tesla. And then we connected.
Yeah, so you see Todd Howard was flexing how much he spent on his Tesla. Like ultra settings on the Tesla. Hell yeah. And so there you go. That's how he met Elon. That's Leather Jacket Todd, the one who was out of touch. And now he's in newer interviews, he's trying to be a lot more down to earth, right? A lot less flexing of his wealth, you know. It's kind of funny. Yep. Let's see here. Oh boy. That's how you upgrade his PC to Starfield. Yep. Exactly. Great. Let's play the game on our Tesla. Hey, do you remember when the Tesla had a failed software update and the car was undrivable? That happened to some people, by the way. It was great. Let's see. Someone asked me a thing. Ah, yes. Madness. Utter madness. We're going. Future Todd Howard will conduct fireside chats with a smoking pipe. That sounds hilarious. All right, we're heading to the watch post between Balmora and Shadvane. Yep. No idea. Let me see here. All right. Yeah, year 2005 Nissan will never have a software failure. Exactly. Exactly. Here we go. Bam. One shot that rock crab. We are stronger. What's that meme of the little Japanese cartoon girl going Nissan and then a car honking back at her? All right. Hello.
Now, what did I do to deserve this honor?
Yep. Well, I need to see what you got. Barter. Oh yeah, you got the money. I need to trade with you. Yes. Okay. Moving along. Chiding Curious. Keep the Curious of Charisma. Jeez, if Fargoth is reaching the point where he can now wear medium armor, this is crazy. Like, look at him. He's growing stronger. So much stronger. Yes. Fargoth is confident in his abilities. Fargoth will be the future. The future is Fargoth. I've no doubt. Okay. Fargod, yes. Ooh. What was it? Remember when people used to get hybrids? The what do you call it? The geez, trying to remember the name of it. There was a whole like South Park episode about it, where people were getting hybrids, and it was a Prius, yeah, and it generated a form of pollution known as smog. Yes, that's what it was. You've been playing Star Explorers? Awesome, that's great to hear. Star Explorers is a really fun, like, minimalist game. Considering it was made by one dude, it manages to nail dungeon crawling in space so well. Yeah. Alright. This is good enough. We sell the items now. Good. Chiding Curious. We just need to sell most of the junk here. That 6-house scimitar is too expensive. Wow. I think this is like a Daedric class item. Terrifying. Ah, well. Is what it is, I suppose. Fancy hooded robe. Some expensive ring. Exquisite ring. We're getting there. We're keeping the common key ring just in case. Same thing with the Reachman's necklace. We're keeping those in case they're useful for something later. But in the meantime, that should just about do it. I think we are good to go. So let's try to ask for another 100 on the deal, just to see if we can. The answer is no. So we'll just go with what we got. Cool. The Rogue Trader is a strategy RPG, so it's further down on my list than other games. Because strategy games typically aren't my thing. With the exception of Disgaea, of course. Not saying I'll never play it. I'm just saying that there's a bunch of other games I'm gonna play before it. You said Rogue Trader is a very buggy release? Yeah. Fargoth, how ya doing? Wait, there you go. You're not the first to wonder what a Bosmer is doing in Morrowind. Some days I wake up hoping this was a dream. Then I step outside. Had a pretty good life in Cyrodiil. Oh no. There you go. Alright, we're traveling. Onwards. The Fiend Katana? I mean, we literally have a 6-house scimitar. If blades were, you know, our consideration, buy them. Yep. But we're using maces. Maces to faces. It's true. How heavily modded is this? So as we look at the mainland of Morrowind, like Port Telvanus and Firewatch and, you know, old Ebonheart, and maybe you scroll over to Skyrim, home of the Nords, or maybe one of the various island nations that dot the game space. You know, we definitely would say not very modded at all. Probably like 100% vanilla. Maybe I'm lying to you. All right, let's get going. So we're gonna head on back to Balmora. Should be A-okay. Yes. Hold on a second. Whoops. My goodness. Mighty Talos is a retcon. He didn't exist before Morrowind. Alright. I mean, technically, General Talos was a thing, but he actually promoted his, what do you call it? His general, Cool King, sorry, not his general, like his, like the guy he served, Cool Cane. And that was, the original, like, Emperor Zero. Yes. Also, my stats are completely bonkers. Ebonarm was the best worst fan fiction ever made. Emperor Zero is literally a rip of Celtic mythology with a slightly different name. Yes. Like very, very, very slightly. Couple letters changed. Oh no. You can thank Michael Kirkbride for that. Tamriel Rebuilt, Project Tamriel, bunch of other mods. Whoop, that hurt a lot. I nearly died. That was terrifying. Here it comes, she says as she throws the shuriken at me. It's kind of terrible. I'm just gonna back up. Yep. We're gonna hide here. She will be around soon. You can see her. She's running at us now. Wow. She's still throwing shurikens.
You don't deserve to live.
You don't deserve to live. There we go. Okay. Yep. We got it. Very good, very good. Elder Scrolls roguelike. I want an Elder Scrolls Diablo-like game. And I also want an Elder Scrolls first-person Doom Eternal clone. I want to play as Peniel Whitestrake. I want to slay aliens. And when the aliens get tired of being slain, they open an Oblivion Gate. And Meridia's Auroran soldiers pour out. And we kill the Auroran soldiers. And then we dive into the Oblivion Gate. And we take the fight to Meridia's, what do you call it, colored rooms. Until we're spat back out and we kill more aliens. Alright. Let's wait here. Gotta be careful. Alright, there's the corpse over here. That is a Catjit. The Catjit is defeated. We will now transfer items so that we do not be over encumbered forever. Let's see about repairing our things. Hold on. Hammers. That's better. More importantly, bows. What else? Viper knives. We should be okay. Now, let me see here. Moving along, moving along. We gotta focus.
I'm not giving up that easily.
Here we go.
No one can challenge me.
Man, I love the PlayStation 2. That was a good console. I haven't played any others, really. I played a little bit of the 3 and 4, but that's only at a friend's house. Yeah. Not really interested in modern consoles, to be honest. Play everything, we gotta kill this. Yes. Here we go. $599 US. Yes. Is it possible to enjoy vanilla Skyrim these days? I'm sure for a lot of people it is. Like, I think a lot of people can seriously enjoy vanilla Skyrim, but me, no. No, I've played enough of it. That is in the past now. People go, well, can't you replay it? Like, I've got 1,000. I've over 1,000 games. I don't need to go back to Skyrim if it's vanilla. Like, jeez. What do they call it? I mean, here's a degenerate Steam profile. You don't know this person, but we go over here and we look at games, and it's like, oh boy, games. I have a few of them, okay? I have a few video games. So, you know. Let me see here. And yes, I have a lot of old games as well. Let's see. No, this is an IKEA shark. What the hell? Hold on. Alright, this is a mud crab. Definitely not what I'm looking for. IKEA shark and mud crab. Neither what I'm looking for. Give me a sec. I'm looking around. Places. Holy crap. This is Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. What's that doing here? Jace. Eternal Sonata for the PlayStation 3. What if this got emulated somehow? Alright. What else? Metroid Dread. Let me see, what else? Now, I could, what do you call it? I could tell you about the Game Boy. Everyone remembers the Game Boy, right? Now, here's the thing. I kept calling the DS a Game Boy. And people are like, that's not Game Boy to DS. Well, it's Game Boy now. Yeah. So, here's an actual Game Boy, by the way, for comparison. Yeah. Anyway. Madden NFL. We might do some racing games. But those would be games that, I mean, hey, remember, like, everyone's talking about Super Mario RPG? Right? Super Mario RPG. That's a game. Everyone's been talking about. Let me see here. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which is different. Ever stream the Stalker games? Eventually. I'm actually interested in playing the Stalker games. Seriously, I'm interested. Alright. What else we got? There's a lot of stuff around here. I don't know why we have a Bisky Funko Pop, but we have a Bisky Funko Pop. I don't know what it's doing here with all the games. It's kind of weird. Hold on. I'm looking around. Not really finding what I'm looking for, but that's a different matter. No, don't see it. Yep. Don't see what I'm looking for. So, as I was saying, give me a sec to find this. Okay, so you're asking about Skyrim. Let me find it really quick. I'm looking for Skyrim. Profile, activity, games. Don't see it right now. I'm looking. Let me see. Okay. Sanctuary, RPG. All games. Here we go. Was gonna say. Well, let's go over this really quick. So, Final Fantasy 14, right? I mean, I barely played any of that, right? Actually, a lot of this was AFK time. I'm gonna be honest with you. Warframe and 14, a lot of that is I am working and I'm running these games on my third monitor, okay? So these two games specifically, Final Fantasy 14 and Warframe, are third monitor games. You see, the idea is the primary monitor is I'm working on something. The second monitor is I got my web browser up for, you know, research, whatever. Maybe I have Confluence up, whatever, you know, Zoom, Slack, you know, whatever I need up, right? So that's fine. Now, that said, if we look at the Skyrim, when I say that Skyrim is in the past now, what I mean by that is, yeah, I was going to say, yeah, 2018 for that one, and May 11th for the Special Edition. The Special Edition there. You can see. But yeah, most of that is live streaming. To be honest. Elder Scrolls Online, 1,000 hours, but again, a lot of that is AFK-ish. Yeah. And then Path of Exile, 900. And, Fallout 4, 800. No Man's Sky, 800. Fallout New Vegas, 700. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oblivion is 500. Morrowind says 400, but this is a lie. Because this is a dirty lie. And the reason is because I spend most of my time in the OpenMW engine. And I also had Morrowind from before Steam existed. So, yeah, I hate Bethesda games, obviously. Now, there are people who get really, really irritated when I talk about, what I liked about, you know, Skyrim or Fallout 4, if I am, you know, if they're big Daggerfall or Morrowind fans, and vice versa. It's hilarious. Did you ever play Morrowind on the Xbox? No. Not even once. I have never played Morrowind on the Xbox. But I play Morrowind in the OpenMW engine, so like Steam doesn't track the time. You know, the draw distance. Let's bring down the draw distance. Let's go back. Let's go back to wherever. Draw distance, everybody. Here we go. Detail level. Bam. Xbox. Ahoy! This is what you wanted, right? This is what you wanted. Okay. Well, anyway. Back up to like 3 cells. There you go. Silent Morrowind. Yeah, something like that. I need to go up this way. Yes. Okay, let me scroll down a bit more. Okay, so Team Fortress 2, 351 hours. Starbound 319, Elite Dangerous 314, Elden Ring 291. I fucking love Elden Ring. Elden Ring Reforged, it's a mod, plus the Seamless Co-op mod. You combine those two and it is an awesome experience. I played it vanilla first. I actually played it vanilla twice first, and then the third playthrough was with Reforged, and Reforged is just freaking awesome. Let me see. I cannot guess about my Daggerfall hours. What's Reforged? Reforged completely changes the game and adds like shit tons of quality of life features. What do you call it? Rebalances a lot of things, gives you extra specializations for your characters, things like that. And get this. If you find Elden Ring is too easy for you, you can increase the difficulty at a bonfire. You can turn the difficulty up or down at a bonfire. And the difficulties don't just give the bosses more health. They actually change their AI and make them more aggressive, reduce the cooldowns on their abilities, stuff like that. Yeah, if Elden Ring's too hard for you, say you're a casual Skyrim player, you can actually put it on easy mode. And actually play easy mode if you want. Yeah. Serious business. Yeah. No. Like, if you want, there's easy mode, and then there's God mode as well. Like, if you are a peasant, and you just want to play easy mode, it's there. But then there are also, like, 6 different difficulties of harder than vanilla. So, it's up to you, how you want to play it. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, let me see here. Okay, so if you look here, we got 255 hours of Terraria, 241 hours of Fallout 76, 236 hours of Starfield, and 224 hours of Vermintide 2. So I like those games. For Kingsfield, try out Lunacid. Yes, Lunacid. Give me a sec. Yep. Here it is. So, Loon Acid is a Kingsfield-like that, very positive, very positive. It is on Steam. Yep. I'll go ahead and link it in the chat there. And that is a modern Kingsfield-like, if you are so interested in Kingsfield. Yes. Yep. You said Kingsfield's-like, you mean Souls-like? No. No, I mean Kingsfield-like. Yeah. All right, let's see here. 205 hours in Left 4 Dead 2. 164 hours in Torchlight 2. 160 hours in Original Vermintide. 146 hours in Warband Mountain Blade. Yep. Lots of video games. I played tons of video games. It's true. That doesn't count for all the the old console games and shit. How many visual novels? Umineko, both the question and answer arcs, Rewrite, Higurashi. I think that's it. I don't fucking know. Maybe more. I don't remember. We're gonna skip her. Ignore her. She has been shunned. You prefer GOG over Steam? I like GOG, yes. You said you just saw the link? Loon Acid is, if someone mentioned they like Kingsfield, and I said Loon Acid is a Kingsfield-like that I recommend. Yes. If you are, what do you call it, predisposed to Kingsfield, that is the game I recommend. Cooked. What kind of cooked food do I have? I have no cooked food. This is not great. Late night. It's 12:51 in the morning. Get excited, go. Now, Space Station 13. I played it like 3 times. I enjoyed it every time. Seriously. It was on a different server each time, mind you, but I had fun each and every time.
Bosmer to mess with.
Whoop. Another game I haven't played a whole lot of, but I enjoyed both times I played it, was Deep Rock Galactic.
No one can challenge me.
I only played that a couple times, but I had I enjoyed it both times I played it. We fight mud crabs. There's no official way to play Kingsfield 1 in English. Correct. Let's see. Let me see if the bot wants to play today. Don't know if the bot wants to play or not. It might not. Who knows? There we go. All right. What I was saying. Checking something else. GOG not have Linux UI. Use Heroic Games Launcher. Heroic Games Launcher Flat Hub. Hold on. So people were talking about GOG on Linux, and if you want that, I'll link it there for you. That is the flat pack for Heroic Games Launcher that lets you run Epic Games Store and GOG Galaxy on Linux. It doesn't really run those specific programs. It just interfaces with their storefronts and lets you download the games and install them and play them. Yep. There you go. I linked it. It's a flat pack. You might be able to find another one. Maybe not that specific one, but check. It might not be that specific link, so check a few other links, you know, for Heroic Games Launcher, but that's the title of it. Yep. You said, but yeah, if you look around somewhere, it should work. Alright. Oh no. Bosmer jokes. The Bosmer femboys. Let me see. Ooh, You have to re-verify your login whenever you want to play Yakuza or Final Fantasy 15. Interesting. Have I clocked a lot of hours in Minecraft? Yes. Yeah, I played a lot of Minecraft back before Microsoft bought it. But these days, I occasionally pop into mod packs like RLCraft and stuff. What I would kill for, what I would just absolutely kill for, is something with the functionality of those combat exploration mods that make up RLCraft, but in the latest Java version, which supports the high performance mods like Sodium. See, the performance is garbage in the really good Minecraft mod packs. I want the best of both worlds. I want the performance-enhancing mods of the newer Minecraft versions, but I also want the functionality of the older mod packs. And unfortunately, I can't have both, so I don't play Minecraft a whole lot these days. Just because making me choose between features and function, like, I'm usually going to go with function, at which point, well, is this the game for me right now? And the answer is no. That's just the sad reality of it. So I'm not really, like, if you play a game like RLCraft, for instance, it's a great, like, action, adventure, exploration game. And that's kind of what I wanted out of Minecraft, and I can only get it in the older versions, which pisses me off. Let's see, we're grabbing some flowers. This way. We're heading back to Balmora. Let me see. Still looking. All kinds of nonsense. Yep. Okay. If you're talking about Valheim. Yeah. Someday Valheim will be finished. It'll be out of early access. It definitely won't be an Ark Survival Evolved where it's in early access for years and years and years and years, and then, you know, instead of reaching a conclusive state, they just kind of slap the done label on it and then announce a sequel that they then backpedal on. Oof. Let me see here. Baldur's Gate 3 will be some point later this year after I replay Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 since like 2002, 2003, somewhere in that range. And the Enhanced Edition didn't even exist back when I played it. So I'm going to be playing the Enhanced Editions of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. And probably in about a month from now. I need to finish up Pokemon Crystal Clear and Sanctuary RPG before I even think about moving into Daggerfall. And I wanna do like Daggerfall and Morrowind, and then as the third game I'm probably gonna do Baldur's Gate. That's what I'm planning on doing. Mind Test. I mean, yeah, Mind Test and Vintage Story. Like those are two things you can do. Yep. All right. Why wouldn't Valheim be completed? That's a very good question. That is a very good question. Anyway. Let me see here. I was gonna say, I'm just saying, that definitely won't be Ark Survival Evolved, that's for sure. Pillars of Eternity? Yeah. Pillars of Eternity definitely feels like Baldur's Gate. In the same very retro style. I'm gonna fight this Netchling. That Netchling is a fetcher. Good.
You should run now.
Good morning in the strictest sense, being 1 a.m. Yes. You ever check out Gothic? A long, long time ago. Okay. Is Path of Exile worth it? Yes, but I would highly recommend against going willy-nilly with your character build in Path of Exile. You absolutely can build a character that is worthless and can't clear Act 6. My recommendation with Path of Exile is to Google Path of Exile League Start Build and look through the different League Start builds and find one that you appreciate, like that you could see yourself doing. And follow that guide to creating your character. After a few characters, you should be able to, like make your own without issues. But the game is very, very complex when it comes to its, its character building, at least from the standards of modern game design principles. If you've gotten used to it, then it's actually quite easy, and you can wing it pretty easily. Let me see here. Any dungeon crawlers? I mean, obviously, Legend of Grimrock is great. I have not played 2. Let's see. You said Daggerfall Unity on Steam? No. Just download Daggerfall Unity from, from its GitHub page, and you can get a Linux version that'll run right off the Steam Deck in desktop mode. Yep. Alright. What else we got? You want to have a no level scaling mod for Daggerfall. One of those exists, I believe. I don't know if it's been updated, but I'm pretty sure one of those exists already. And fixes the dungeon there. Let me see. Okay. I think, you should check the Nexus for it, I suppose. Give me a sec. People sending me messages. Then oh. Okay. Is Torment Tides of Numenera good? Yes. Torment Tides of Numenera is like a spiritual successor to Planescape Torment. And it's really good. Let's see here. System Shock could definitely be considered dungeon crawler. It's also an FPS, but yeah. Yeah, I agree. Alright. Whoa. Anyway. It was more stable running in Linux. Interesting. I mean, look, we got It Just Works. And 16 times the detail is our chameleon spell. Yeah. What race? Oof. I'm gonna be honest with you. I am probably not the best person to ask. Alright. Safe scumming did happen. Next sound. Hassan Chop. Hassan Chop failed. There we go, it's dead. Very good. Disease Nick's Hound has been defeated. Oh. You were talking about Elder Scrolls? Oh, in Elder Scrolls, go with a Breton. Breton has the upsides, like half of the upsides of a high elf with not the downsides. Bretons are a beefy spell people. If you're talking about specifically like sword and board, red guards are best. Yes, red guards are just plain best melee. So if you're going for melee, then and you're talking about Morrowind, then yeah, absolutely red guard. Let me see.
No one can challenge me.
But I mean, Altmer can be great too. It's just you have to kind of be aware that you are weak to magic. Yep. Canvas bag for a feather spell. I should consider that, yeah. I remember I used nylon bag as the last time I played. I used nylon bag as a frenzy spell. It would cause people to attack, which I thought was at least at the time pretty relevant. Oh jeez, all the people using modern Mickey Mouse right now is oof, this is a problem. Like, all these people who are going, Mickey Mouse is in the public domain now! No. Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse is in the public domain now. But you have to understand something. Modern Mickey Mouse still belongs to Disney, and they'll still sue the crap out of you. Yeah. They will still sue the crap out of you for using it. Like, there are 3 classic Disney cartoons which have entered the public domain, but yeah, like, there are people who are just kind of going crazy with it. Oof. Oof. Yep. Any preferred energy drink? I drink coffee. But, I have a friend who comes to visit pretty frequently, who tends to leave, rock stars behind. They usually come with, like, a case, and they drink, like, half or 2/3 of them, and just leave the others here. So I end up having rock stars. We're gonna have imps. Ready for the imps? Pretty sure they're supposed to be here. No imps? Wait. There's the imp. I see it right here.
You don't deserve to live.
Wouldn't say entirely healthy. Yep. Okay. Sugar and caffeine, yes. Energy drinks are generally bad, yes. Absolutely true. I'm just saying, if I ever have an energy drink, it's usually a Rockstar. Let's see here. We got a rat. Not because I buy them. I think we have a few around. Let me have a peek here. Nope. I don't think any are down here. If any exist, they're probably somewhere else. What a shame. Okay. War Thunder, yes. Gotta say, did you know because of War Thunder, DoD documents now have this big red banner at the top that says, for DoD and contractor and government contractors only, right? Specifically, like they have this big red banner on the top. And the last document that got leaked on the War Thunder forums had that banner on the top of it. It was great. Good job, War Thunder. Alright. Let me see here. Arced Wind is good. Yes, absolutely. We've arrived in Balmora for the first time in forever. I'm here now. Let's see, what else can we do? Fighters Guild.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Talk with you? Something tells me I might regret it.
He doesn't like me.
No worries. I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Yep.
Do you need something?
On. This way.
Well, do you want more duties or not?
Nope. Let's see. Are you and the Miss gonna play some games together this year? On stream, never. She is very self-conscious and does not like to be on camera. As far as actual what do you call it? As far as games that we play, we've been playing Mario Kart. We just got the new expansion pass thingamabobber. Why does everyone hate me? In the game, the reason the people hate me is because I've been casting It Just Works on people. This spell causes them to temporarily like me. And then I defraud them. That is to say, I sell them a bunch of junk that they know deep down in their heart of hearts isn't worth it, right? And so, because I cause them to buy into the hype and I defraud them, afterwards they have buyer's remorse and they like me less each time until they just outright hate me forever. And then it doesn't matter. Even if they hate me, I cast It Just Works, and then they like me again. Yeah, that's it. Occasionally we need to be unseen. That's when we use 16 times the detail to hide. Yes. It's true. It's true. Okay. Ooh. Shrine to the Tribunal. Give us the blessings. You bet. Very good, very good. You know what they say? In order to be successful in American politics, you have to be a liar, a crook, or a whore. Doesn't matter who your favorite politician is. If they're successful, chances are, deep down, you should never meet them in real life. Because in order to be successful, they will have to compromise. Yeah, we're a crook. We absolutely use our despicable ways. It's true. And there. Someone out there got deeply offended. Trollolol. Wrath of Lothus. Realm's Grace. Alright. They would still hate you when the spell wore off. Yep. It's pretty funny. Yep. Let's go. Gonna go have a chit chat with the people up here. I want to see about getting some quests done. Now then. Hello.
Forget tomorrow. If you are right, act today.
Hear that? If you're right, act today. Anyway, let's go. Am I using Morrowind Rebirth? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. Here we go. Give me the duties. You're not having duties for me. Speak to Vivek. We must go do quests in Vivek. I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought about that, but I think Vivek is the place we need to go to. We've already been there technically, but let's do this. Let's go up to Caldera and hang out there for a little bit, sell our items, whatever. Check it out. What time do you usually go to sleep? That is a very funny question, because I actually have a tendency to go to sleep at in the early morning if what do you call it, if left to my own devices. However, my wife will very often get me up early and my sleep rotation will change. But I am naturally predisposed to being nocturnal. I'm not joking. That's how my sleep pattern will end up if not moderated. Yes. Cat ever wake you up? Oh, plenty of times, but that doesn't matter. Speaking of which, I need to grab the cat real quick. There we go. Cat. I gotta poke at some. I'll be back in a second. Any second. Millisecond. Trying to find something. Okay. Yes. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Let's go this way. Yeah. I had to help the cat get out of the room. The room was the... Oh, hi, Mark. What? Yeah. Was looking for something. Sworn I had a thing there. No idea. No idea. Green Acres. Jace. Put Green Acres in Tamriel. Imagine moving out to Valenwood.
Bosmer to mess with.
You start off as a cosmopolitan, what do you call it, Cyrodiil, and then having to move down to Elsewhere to open up a moon sugar farm. Okay. This should do it. Nyx hounds definitely sound a bit odd, don't they? That is a diseased rat.
Coward!
Bargoth called that rat a coward. Iridiliac. Something like that. We got a Kagouti to fight. Gonna do it. Kagouti!
You chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with. No one can challenge me.
No one can challenge him. Bargoth is beyond all of you. Yep, gotta get those, scrib jellies.
Run while you can. You
Ow.
chose the wrong Bosmer to mess with.
The rat is scary. That's just a regular rat, not even a diseased one. Crazy. Let's go. Kill a rat in an RPG. I was gonna say, rats in real life are much harder to hit than anyone gives them credit for. Let me see. Someone was asking about a thing. Let me scroll up. Let me see here. You're talking about that, right? Honestly, people are a little weird. I don't know why you're asking for that kind of content, but you know. Yeah. Okay. This way. Yeah. Yarg. Yarg and oof. Yep. Do you like Solstheim and Morrowind? A lot more than I like Solstheim and Skyrim, that's for sure. Okay. Remember, everybody. Ahem. And tap the sign there. Okay. Oh, hold on.
Your feelings for her are not real. They are real to me!
There you go. That one more time, everybody. One more time.
Your feelings for her are not real. They are real to me!
There you go. Okay. Yeah, yes. Let's see here. Sent my thing. Okay, closing that up. Good, good. All right. Now, personally, I wouldn't know anything about that at all. Like, not even a bit. Give me a moment. What was I saying? Yeah. As I was saying, I definitely wouldn't know anything about that. What with the Tamamo here, and what do you call it? The Tamamo here, and the what do they call it, Tamamo here, and you know, the Tamamo over here. Definitely wouldn't know anything about that. Not even a bit. Not even a little bit. No, no way. Don't think so. Okay. Yes, we have. Whoops, wrong button. We have Daggerfall, Morrowind. Vardenfell's over there, off screen. Oblivion, Skyrim. You know, basically 4 of those. It's true. Let me see what else you got. Yeah. As I said earlier, you know, this is a pretty important sign to tap every once in a while. It's true. Like, people who said the figures are all Elder Scrolls lore. Oh, you're talking about the Vivek Funko Pop, right? That's what you're talking about. I mean, the Vivek Funko Pop is Elder Scrolls lore. The blue part also glows in the dark. Yes. Okay. He chimmed into a Funko, yes. No, you didn't know? Like, you seriously didn't know? Freaking Shale Goroth here. Mike the Liar here. Seriously. I was given those. I was given 99% of these Funkos. The only ones I bought for myself, like, out of all the Funkos, Urza Scarlet, Sailor Jupiter, Mercy, and Shantae. Just these top 4. The rest of the huge stack, plus these were all given to me. Yeah. For the most part, Funkos are ugly, but, you know. Sometimes when you get a really good deal and you're obsessed there. You didn't know there was Elder Scrolls Funkos? Someone gave me a Naryu from Elder Scrolls Online. Let me pull it up. Alright. There's a Naryu. I always call her Narwhal, personally. That's how I call her Narwhal. See here. Ooh. That should do it. No idea. I was gonna say, though, yeah, the only, like, I have a whole, basically, wall and a bookcase of Funko Pops, and I only have bought 4, period. So, in general, I don't recommend them to anybody at all. Yeah. I recommend them 0%. Let's go. I'm trying to fill in the map over here, because I can. There's like a block here on the map that's blank. Yeah. Let's go. Pod Funko Pop. That would actually be kind of funny. I would get that for the memes. There's this one VTuber. She's obsessed with Starfield, but she has I kid you not, a Todd Howard body pillow for her VTuber avatar that her character can choose to hold while talking about Todd Howard's stuff. Fargoth? Fargoth is a companion. Well, listen, we'll listen to his voice line.
Thanks again for returning my family ring.
See, let's go adventuring, Fargoth. Come on, we're going. Bam. See? Yep. Okay. Now, what are we doing? We don't have to go through Caldera. When you get ice armor? Well, we have adamantium. We have an adamantium chest piece, gauntlets, and helmet. We have dreg boots, leggings, and pauldrons. Very good. Contemplating where else we're going. You need a Fargoth romance mod? Probably. That sounds great. But I gotta get to I gotta sell things here in Caldera to the blacksmith. After I'm done with that, we need to teleport back to Vivec and pick up some tribunal quests. Yes. Crabs are the final evolution. Yeah, you have to nuke the site to be sure. Alright. There we go. You have to beware of his dark side.
Anything. Don't press your luck.
Fargoth
What say you, Dunmer?
I'm looking at this adamantium pauldron that's just sitting here in the middle of nowhere. I'm looking at that like it's floating. It's kind of scary. You're floating too. Oh, you're standing on a barrel? That's funny. How's it going? Let's talk to this guy. What's he got to say for himself? So he does sell the adamantium bracers. He's selling the full adamantium set. Jeez. I actually have enough money to be able to afford the greaves. I think I want them deep down in my heart of hearts. Yeah, this guy has adamantium. I want it. You finished Dragon Age Origins? Yeah. Have you played Awakening yet? Like, import your character into Awakening? It's kind of cool to do. Just saying. Alright. Fargoth, I need to talk to you. Let me see. It says get cured. No, just hungry. Okay. I'm gonna go sell these items. You've done Awakening also? Awesome. Did you romance Morrigan? Does she have the soul of an old god in her belly? If so, did you do witch hunt? And did you leave with her? Okay. Okay. I mean, those are all options that may not have happened, you know? There's all kinds of crazy shit that it could have, yeah. All right, you both walked into the mirror? Cool.
Speak up.
Be prepared to import your save file and be like a footnote. Never seen again. It's great. Damn. Okay. Now, what were you saying? Yeah, I'm not too enthused with the direction Dragon Age went in general. Everything's Elven Gods. Everything. I mean, Solus is kind of cool, but that's a different matter. All right. No one's ready to learn about the Fargoth cycle and his dark nemesis, Fargoth. Yeah. That's good enough. Have you used the lover slab mods? Yes, for the lulz. Back before the internet knew what Rule 34 was, I showed off those mods. Yes, to select people. It was hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, this one's cheaper because it needs to be repaired. That's great. That's 2,000. What about boots? You got boots for me? No, you get there you go. Got boots. Okay, this is where all our gold's going. So what about pauldrons? Ooh, can I afford the left and right pauldrons, I wonder? Let's find out. Oof, yeah. That's the left pauldron. And that's the right pauldron, so I need a left pauldron as well. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna ask for a 1,000 septum discount, which did not come, so I'll pay full price. Fuck it. I now have a full set of adamantium. Let's go. Hell yeah. We now have a full set of adamantium.
What makes this smell?
I could tell you, but you really wouldn't want to know. All right. People have talked about Adam RPG quite a bit. Yeah, no one seems to know about the charm. The charm just kind of happens. It's crazy. Now all this stuff goes to Fargoth. Fargoth is improving. He's getting stronger. See that?
I'm ready for anything.
Yeah.
Don't press your luck.
I'm sure you feel that way, sir, but I got a full set of adamantium now. I am pleased. So pleased. Yes! All I need is an adamantium shield. I don't think such a thing exists, but we'll go look and see what kind of shields he has. Hello, sir. Shield. Okay, what do you got? Orcish, steel, trollbone, adamantium shield. Oof, this is where all our Mune goes. Yeah, this is where all our Mune goes. Unfortunate. Yep. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Adamantium shield, there we go. Let's ask for a 1,000 septum discount. Come on. Nope, not happening. What about a 200 septum discount? He did it. We did it. We now have the best shield. That is the adamant. Yeah, for medium armor, we now have the best of the best. We're good.
Keep walking.
We're good. Now let's ask about maces. Maces. M-A-C-E. You don't have any of that. Got it. I need to repair my stuff. A lot of it's damaged. So we must repair. We got it. We're repairing all the adamantium. Okay, how are we doing in armor? 83 armor. Perfect. We are as good as we're gonna get. And Fargoth's getting his crab stuff equipped. That's what I'm talking about. Take your dreg shield, Fargoth. You're getting bigger and better than ever before. Oh, those dreg greaves. Those are for something else. Well, it's cool. Fargoth is getting... Yeah, Fargoth is hugely upgraded. So pleased. The tribe unmourned is going to get Hassan chopped. It's going to be great. Which is the best great house? Telvanni. Obviously. I'm going to go with Redrin myself. But, Telvanni, the essence of Telvanni can be distilled down to... I don't care who the Census and Excise Office sends. I am not paying taxes. Alright, let's see. We have to head down to Vivek now. No question about it. We're gonna hang out in Balmora. But ultimately, we gotta head down to Vivek. That's our goal. By way of a few other locations. Yes.
The Nine and the Empire, citizen.
The Nine and the Empire, indeed.
How interesting.
Except, you know, us being a tribunal worshipper, you bet. Let's go. Alright. We've done well enough. We're gonna fight an elite. I believe. Let's go.
One of us will die here, and it won't be me.
That's right, it'll be the elite. The elite's the one who will die here. Pretty dark. It's 7:30 p.m., but it's also raining.
No No one can challenge me.
Oh yeah, this is great. I'm looking at this overall setup, and we're doing well.
No one can challenge me.
The rat cannot challenge Fargoth. He said so. Alright, scrib jelly. Rat meat. Let's go. The star made Fargoth.
No one can challenge me.
I believe it. Good. Yes, the tribunal quests in TR are excellent. I'm on the verge of continuing the main quest a little bit, though. Like, I am a lot stronger than I was before. That whole trip through TR, like, if you look where we started, we went down here, we went back up, we went across, and all the way up to Firewatch, then we went up to the, you know, what you call it, Valoria or whatever, and then, yeah, back down. Like, all of that was just a big training montage for us, having established our cover life as a freelance adventurer. We're ready to go. So I'm talking about. But yeah, we're going to be doing Redoran on this character. No question about it. Okay. What, a female Bosmer who's a goth and call her the Fargoth? Yeah. I could see that happening. That'd be kind of scary, wouldn't it? Ah, well. Let me see. Here we go. Athletics increase.
No one can challenge
So I'm talking about. Hell yeah, that block is great. Doing very well for ourselves with the complete set here. We got a hunt.
Now you're going
Neck
to get
sound. I have no idea. Okay. This worked out pretty well. Alright, we're gonna stop for a moment, see if we can make a campfire in the rain. I'm gonna try. It's probably not gonna work, but I wanna give it a try anyway, because I'm stupid. Campfire kit. Where you at? I don't... There it is. Oh, campfire in the rain. Cook me up some mushrooms. Wait, no. Sorry, cook me up some crab. You bet. Crab. That's what we're doing. We're making food. Cook. Crab. Go. We need to eat. We are hungry. And we'll be hungry again when we wake up after we finish all that stuff. So we're definitely cooking into the night. Crab. Cook more crab. Okay. Yeah, there was a mod for Morrowind that lets you just complete the ritual and become a god. It's very stupid. Just keep Lorkhan's heart around, no problem. Dagathur can live in his mountain. Just kick his ass again. Alright. No one wants you to know the ritual to become a god. That's for sure. Okay. Let me see here. We'll eat cooked crab. You bet. Are we hungry still? We are only thirstery. Got it. So we drink of the water. Oh no, the water's empty. We're going to need to refill it. It's raining, so we're probably just going to catch the water from the rain instead of from this little valve thing. It doesn't matter. Go. Yep. We refilled it with rainwater. That's what I'm talking about. Drink. Then refill it again. Drink it first. Yep. And then refill. Cool. Yep. Shivering owls when you become Sheogroth. As he says, you may one day you may grow to your station. In other words, you aren't quite Sheogorath yet. And they wanted it to be a cheeky reference in Skyrim, so it's left up to interpretation whether you are or are not Sheogorath. I feel that it was tastefully done in Skyrim. I mean, don't get me wrong, the actual quest for Sheogorath is stupid. It's not interesting at all. But the fact that he references some Oblivion stuff but leaves it up to your headcanon whether or not he is Sheogorath, that's tastefully done. And within the realm of a Daedric Prince. What I mean by that is a Daedric Prince doesn't necessarily need to follow absolute rules of, they don't necessarily need to, what do you call it, they don't necessarily need to have one outcome have happened. They could be the result of several possible outcomes. Remember, Oblivion isn't just space. It's also another dimension where, in theory, certain laws, such as time, may not work the same way. And that's cool. What mods am I using? I'll go ahead and do mod list here. There we go. Okay. Well, this has been a lot of fun, but what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. Hello.
Excuse me. I was just thinking.
Yes, well, I need to start up with Caius now. Like, we're going to do the main quest the next time I'm here. The problem is, I am very tired now. Time to sleep is my save file here. Thank you all for watching this quickie little live stream in the middle of the night. I'm going to go to bed. And when I wake up, I will probably have a thing to do. But as soon as it gets done, whether it takes an hour or 4 hours, I'm going to immediately start streaming Morrowind. I'm going to be picking up where I left off. We're going to be doing the main quest. Okay? Like, I just wanted to get everything kind of squared away. And I'm so glad I did that because this is awesome. We've got our full set of adamantium now. And so, yeah, I'll see y'all in about, I don't know, like, what, 12 hours? Something like that? Maybe less. But I gotta go to sleep. I gotta go take a nap, at the very least. Bye, everybody.